Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today, finally with Sneak Peek 1 for Clash of Clans. We have a ton of new stuff to discuss, from new troop levels to new defense levels. There's just a ton of stuff to balancing changes. So I brought on Beaker from Beaker's Lab. You guys know him. He's a great guest. He's been on the channel a few times before. Before we hop into it, we had like a half an hour long conversation, so I know some of you guys just kind of want the meat and potatoes, don't want to stay for the entire conversation, but for those who do, we are going to show all the new content from the dev build if you want to take a look and get our takes on how this will impact the game. Please, I invite you to stay tuned. Otherwise, I will include right now on the screen just a list of all the new content. But if you're staying with us, please sit back, grab a drink, grab a coffee, grab a beer, and enjoy the conversation.
So we're going to check out a sneak peek today. We've actually got the first one, right? And we got Ash on today. What's up, Ash?
Beaker, what's up, man?
What's up, dude? So me and Ash, we chat a lot about what's going on with Clash, and we're pretty much going to do that today. We're going to talk about what's coming next. What's coming next, Ash? You always explain it to me. Like, I never know what's going on.
Wanted to start with the new wizard level?
Yeah, dude. So I put a bunch of this stuff in my camps already. This stuff looks sick. I mean, I think you got like a little time to check it out, but you haven't seen it as much as I have. The wizard looks pretty dope. So there's a new level of the wizard.
Yes, a level 7 wizard, and it's available at Town Hall 10, and level 6 wizard gets a hit point and damage buff. So a lot of love to the wizards in this update for sure. I like the new style of the wizard. You're a fan?
Yeah, no, it's pretty sick. I mean, it looks obviously pretty similar, but you know, it's just a little different enough that you can tell. I kind of like that. Like when they did the new giant, it was the same thing. It was just like a little bit, you know, a little bit of difference. Not much. Yeah,
I like that. I like the subtlety of it.
Yeah.
But I think the buff and the new level is much needed, and I think that, I mean, you're the farming expert here with 15 accounts with a maxed out gold grab, but I think this is big for farmers too, because, you know, you can really do like a super, for Town Hall 10 and 11, you can go ahead and get in there with like a super queen, queen walk, and then do a total elixir army. Throw in a few wizards, and there's also, we'll get to it, there's a bunch of new stuff. I mean, this is a huge sneak peek in terms of the amount of content in it. So the wizard cook time is also reduced. So we'll get to that later on, but I think wizards will finally be seeing a little bit of a resurgence.
Yeah, dude, I mean, since the beginning of time, they've always been kind of like a pushing troop. Like, you might use some in the clan castle, that's about it for farming. But yeah, dude, you're right. Like, that would be sick.
Yeah, a little diversity, too. I think they can, you know, you might start to see them pop up more other than just funneling in high-level war attacks. So we'll have to wait and see, but I think that you could totally see some wizards giving a little bit more diversity to the high-end war attacks at Town Hall 10 and 11 instead of just bowlers and miners, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's been rough lately, dude. Like, anybody who plays Clash right now knows. I mean, you know, the game has been the same for so long. Not only that, it's sort of gotten a rut with like the same two troops, like miners, bowlers.
And that's why I'm a big fan of today's sneak peek, almost as much as the rest of them, because there's just so much in terms of, you can tell the Clash team is making that effort to add the diversity, and that kind of takes us to the next one here, which is a new Tesla level 9 Teslas. And they look pretty badass. They're pretty awesome looking.
It's crazy, yeah.
They're intimidating. Tesla's already one of the most powerful defenses in the entire game. Yeah. And I think now they're just going to be incredible. And they look awesome. I love it. And totally noteworthy here is they're also totally removing the double damage to P.E.K.K.A., hoping to give P.E.K.K.A. a little bit of a resurgence, too, of usage. So what do you think?
I at first, when you first told me that, I literally first heard that from you because I don't pay attention to anything. And I was like, why would they remove that? But yeah, you're right, dude. It makes sense. Like, who
because P.E.K.K.A.'s, I mean, dude, P.E.K.K.A's get the real short end of the stick. And not only are they underused or rarely used, but you also get like made fun of if you use a P.E.K.K.A., right? In like Clan War.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Like, if you have 3 P.E.K.K.As, you're kind of newbie. I typically do make fun of people that are using Go Wipe.
Yeah, I mean, like, how many clans out there are like, no P.E.K.K.As, no Go Wipe allowed? I think the poor P.E.K.K.A., you know, we got to remove the stigmatism against P.E.K.K.As. So, hopefully this is a step in the right direction. I don't think it's enough, but, you know, it's a step in the right direction.
Right. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, the P.E.K.K.A. should be sick, but I don't know. I mean, I guess, especially with the Tesla when it had double damage, I think that was actually the biggest thing holding the P.E.K.K.A back. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
don't you?
yeah, you get a P.E.K.K.A to the core, and it's like bye bye
Yeah.
P.E.K.K.A. It's like four Teslas hitting it for double damage each. So
Yeah, dude, I think that's perfect. I think that's actually going to help. But what do you think about the Expo? Like,
Well-
I think this is scary.
Well,
I think this
yeah.
is weird.
I mean, the new Expo is yeah, it's a little I mean, I think I love all the new artwork for all the new levels.
Yeah.
And the Expo and the Tesla and the mortar, which we'll get to, we
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
got to go in order here, I guess. But yeah. So the new level Expos are obviously for Town Hall 11 only, right? I'm
Yeah.
getting that right.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
So
this
many,
is-
a big list here to go over, but yeah. So the new Expos level 5 for Town Hall 11 only, and yeah, they're pretty intimidating. I think that it's gonna, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure the new Expos needed, or I'm not sure they're really needed right now, but I don't know. It's gonna make things even more difficult for Queen Walks, that's for sure.
That's all I can think about. Like 110 damage per second, and you got 4 of them now. Like
Yes.
anytime you change the Expo, it's like, come on, dude, just like punch me in the face, because like anything you do is really affected by it, because there's 4 of them.
Yeah, I
There's
can't say
four-
I'm a huge fan of the new Expo. I mean, people are gonna say that, yeah, sure, Ash and Beaker, why are you hating on it? But you know, it's been a long time since Expos have gotten a new level, and that's true. But like you said, they've gotten a 4th Expo though, you know, and they've gotten buffed along the way.
They've gotten buffed recently.
Yes.
Like really recently. That's yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's a thumbs down on me. I don't like that, but there's a lot more thumbs up coming. So moving along, new mortar level, level 10 mortar.
up with this?
Speaking of badass, you know, aesthetics, what do you think of the mortar?
Oh, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But a little side note, I think my mortars are like level 8. So I mean, I'm not even
You have to
even gonna
Photoshop
get
those
this.
in, man.
I'm not even gonna get this. Like I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not an
Beaker.
anti-mortar, but I just never upgraded them. I
Well,
don't know.
Beaker's audience, you're gonna have to. Oh, what, you're talking about your dev account, right?
I'm talking about on the biggest on my biggest account.
No way.
The one I play on. Yeah. I never
Dude, I thought
upgraded
you were
mortars.
100% maxed.
No, there's a couple things I just never cared about.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. You learn something new every day, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought I knew you. Beak. So,
You
well,
thought
anyway,
so.
the mortar, new level 10, and that's for Town Hall 11 only.
Yeah.
And level 8 and 9 has seen a damage increase.
Right.
They go on to say that the mortar has fallen behind the defensive curve, and that's probably an understatement. A boost to later levels and the new mortar level 10 will hopefully give mortar a back its punch. And I think that they kind of hit the nail on the head. Mortar's pretty useless, especially at Town Hall 11 with the Grand Warden. And I mean, you're not really worrying too much about mortars right now.
Right, that's why I never upgraded
Yeah.
them. I mean, okay, so right now this thing says 20 damage per second. That's massive. I mean, I remember when these things used to say like 10 or 12. So, you know, we're talking about, I can't really remember what level is what at this point, but I think this is pretty big increase. We'll see.
I think it's much needed again. I mean, splash damage is definitely it should be one of the biggest deterrents to spam attacks. And it's something that, you know, has been very underwhelming, the splash damage, you know, except for Wizard Towers. But Wizard Towers are carrying basically the entire burden of splash damage on their shoulders. So I think this is definitely needed. I give this one a thumbs up. Moving along, Baby Dragon level 5 at Town Hall 11. And they're going to go ahead and bump level 4 up to Town Hall 10.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Or down to Town Hall 10. I don't know how you say it.
Right.
You get the
Town
point.
Hall 10 needs some love. Like,
yes.
let's be honest. Town Hall 10 kind of sucks right now.
I feel so bad for Town Hall 10ers, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I go to do war recaps sometimes, and I'm like, man, there's no Town Hall 10 attacks because it's either dips by Town Hall 11s or Town Hall 10s hitting Town Hall 11s for 2 stars, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But I do think that I like how they're giving Town Hall 10 some love here, too, when they're adding the new content to Town Hall 11. So, Baby Dragons level 5, they look pretty cool, the new Baby Dragons. I like the look
They look
of them.
ridiculous.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to say about the new Baby Dragons, I guess. Any further thoughts?
No, I mean, I don't ever use them, but they're cool.
I use them pretty often to help on funnels. That's about it, you know?
You're barely using it. I mean,
You're
you know?
using like 1 or 2. That's what I use. I mean, at Town Hall 9 and 10, you see them used a little bit more, but Town Hall 11, I use maybe 1 or 2. But Now, these are the big... This is big for me, these next two items here. And I think this is sorely needed. I'm very excited. Two big thumbs up here from me. And that is the Skeleton Spell buff and the Clone Spell buff.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna actually use the Clone Spell in a little demonstration right now while we're talking. Yeah. So what's up with the Clone Spell anyway? You sort of mentioned it earlier, but
yeah, well, the power of the Clone Spell comes from effective... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I was trying to read the blog post and I lost track. Okay, the power of the Clone Spell comes from effective positioning. Longer troop lifetime will bolster well-placed clones. So that's their way of saying that it lasts longer. And they say it lasts dramatically longer. They said we can't share the numbers, unfortunately, right now, but you can probably see from the demonstration that it's definitely a significant increase in time.
It's pretty crazy, man. Like, I just spammed a ton of dragons and baby dragons, and I think, wow. You can't even really tell, but it looks like it actually does something now. The Clone Spell kind of sucked when it first came out. I mean, it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
But, like, that's about it.
You nailed it on the head. I think the concept was awesome. I think the execution and the cost was... and I got this wrong. I got this totally wrong. I thought initially that the Clone Spell would be amazing, even at the 4 cost. And I was in the minority, but I had to totally eat crow because it was just not the case. I mean, you can always get better value out of adding two spell slot spells, you know? So hopefully this changes things.
Yeah, like you are always like backing something. Not always. I mean, but like when the bowler first came out, you're like, dude, this thing's gonna be sick. Like,
I'm just late to the party, man. I'm just
like,
late.
Dude, this thing's gonna be sick. Yeah, I always just look at what Ash says, and I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna be right someday.
Yeah, someday is the key word there. Though.
Eventually.
Eventually. It could be years away, but you know, whatever.
Yeah,
but the Skeleton Spell. Also, dramatic increase in skeletons, and they but they spawn over a longer period of time.
Yeah, I got to see that to really understand it.
They get 26 skeletons now per spell, and what was it previously, like 5 or something, or 10? I don't know. Whatever it was, it wasn't 26.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drop a bunch in Sherbert Towers right now to just look at what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
I got 8. Yeah, I got 8 max ones right here. Let's see what they can do. I'm just gonna sort of drop them on the edge of the map, or wait, I'll drop them in the middle. I'll see what happens. So, dude, there's so much splash damage here. I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but
is it pretty crazy?
It's hard to tell because they're right in the middle of a bunch of splash damage. But yeah, okay. So I see what you mean by over time. Dude, this actually makes sense.
They spawn, right?
Yeah, so slowly over time it spawned. It still sucked in the middle of Sherbert Towers.
Sure, yeah.
There was too much splash damage. But dude, I think that makes more sense. If they all come up at once, they're going to get hit by a mortar. But they don't all come up at once. They come up slowly.
Yes, exactly. I think that helps the spell, yeah.
Yeah.
And think about it, like Skeleton Spell went from being what we thought was going to be the most overpowered spell in the entire game when we thought it could lure the clan castle to the most useless spell in the entire
useless.
Game. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are you going to do with a few skeletons? You know, like, I don't know. You can always get more value out of a poison spell. Because
2 poisons is amazing.
2 poisons, you can use it to slow the heroes, you can use it to kill the clan castle, you can use it on skeleton traps. I mean, there's just so much usage. Hopefully this is enough to make skeleton a viable alternative to taking that second poison spell, but I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, I guess. I don't know what you think, but I'm still kind of skeptical that, because poison I feel like is just so much value, you know?
It is. It's the perfect, like, carry on with you. I mean, you know, sometimes you might want to haste or whatever, but I think poison, you can't go wrong. So how you gonna take the skeleton spell, even if it is pretty sick? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel the same way kind of about Earthquake. I think Earthquake is a decent spell, but I don't know. To me, it's kind of like it takes a certain level of intestinal fortitude to take an Earthquake instead of a second poison, just because you know the second poison, you'll always find a use for it, you know?
Yeah, you will.
Drop it on the Barbarian King if you want to, you know? Or
always, yeah. I mean, it'll get you out of it. It'll get you a 3-star more than, like, a random haste spell or a random Earthquake, for sure.
Yeah. But maybe, I don't know. I mean, would you use poison spell farming? No? I don't know. Like, maybe to get that last DE or something?
Oh, you mean the skeleton
I'm sorry, skeleton, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I could try one in the clan castle sometimes. You know, that one extra. I gotta have a poison. You know,
Yeah.
poison's so useful.
It is.
But dude, I'm using them on some low-level goblin maps right now, and they're pretty crazy. I mean, it ends up looking like if you... Okay, I just dropped 7 of them, and it looks like, you know, a little bit of like Mass Witch. It's crazy.
Wow, that's pretty... Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. Maybe you're on... I'm looking at it now, too, on my side, and I'm like, okay, maybe you're onto something. Maybe this is going to be crazy. I don't know. It's like... We'll have to see it live in Wars to actually see, but yeah, maybe it has potential now. I mean, that's a lot. 26 skeletons is definitely a lot, but let's move on. Enough skeleton spells talk here. There is a new level dragon as well. A new level dragon level 6. Not baby dragon, but dragon. And that's Town Hall 11 only 2. So the new dragon doesn't look to be any different visually than the other dragon.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's a bummer, right?
It? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at them right now. Yeah, buddies. I got like 6 of them flying over. Yeah, dude, they look exactly the same. So I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, maybe we're too spoiled by all the other new artwork, but you know,
I guess.
I don't know. I was hoping for a really awesome looking new dragon, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know, new level dragon. That's pretty cool. I mean, we don't see many dragon attacks at Town Hall 11, so maybe that will change things a little bit. I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. They should have made this. They should have made the big dragon like pink wings, like the babe dragon.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
What is pink in the game besides? I mean, I guess like the archers are kind of, but like.
I mean, it is breast awareness month, right? Breast cancer, breast awareness.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Ash. He's my go-to.
There you go.
I don't know.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, moving on. So I don't know how you feel about this, Beak, but I wanted new level walls. Did you, or are you cool with what we have?
Oh no, I think you should always have more than you need. Like
no. I wanted a new level to walls. That's
what I mean.
But did you?
That's what I mean. I think you should always have more than you need as far as farming.
Okay.
So like people might say like, oh, I just farmed my max walls, you know, which I did a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think if I had another level, I'd be cool with that because it's just another goal that I'll never get to. But that's cool with me. I'd rather have a goal I'm never gonna get to.
Me too, man. I'm with you.
Yeah, like I play a lot of PlayStation, and if you ever go into a PlayStation game and you look at the platinum trophy, most games have a platinum trophy, and it basically means do every single thing in the game.
Yep.
Nobody gets those. Like 1% of players get those. I think that should be the point, you know?
Yeah, I like that. I like having these really far off goals to hit, you know, but I don't know. I think we're in the minority there. I think a lot of people feel like it's daunting and stuff, you know, so I don't know. But anyway, that's not what we're getting. We're not getting new level walls. We're getting 25 additional wall pieces.
Yep.
I guess I'll take it. I mean, it gives me something to farm. How do you think? Are you cool with it, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy. Every time we get new walls, it's just annoying because going from 1 to whatever you're at, it just sucks. But yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do it again.
Yeah, it gives people an opportunity to keep a level 1 wall too, and that's what I have. So
you do have a level 1 wall?
I do. I'm totally 100% maxed. Well, I'm not. I'm 99.999% maxed, but I do have one level 1 wall. So
that's dope. Just for nostalgia. So
now you can do the same thing if you want.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, dude. I think it's pretty annoying as far as like if anybody starts clashing in like a month from now. Dude, like, it's so hard to get into a base, especially if it's high-level maxed. This just makes it even more annoying. But, I mean, that's just how it goes, I guess. But, you know, more walls, higher-level walls. I mean, that's the other side of it. It makes defense kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you can see right now on both of our screens, we have the full wall, 300 walls now, and it definitely adds a lot of like compartmentalization options. Wow, that was a struggle, but you get what I say. Like you can add more little compartments within your structure, and since they did add the additional space to the map last update or 2 updates ago, I guess it kind of makes sense to add additional walls. So you know, I guess I'm pretty, I'm okay with it. You know,
I guess.
So moving along here, we talked about the Expo level 5. Now, there is a whole bunch of new discounts, either in time or cost to a bunch of troops and defensive levels and upgrades. And I don't think we can share all of the actual stats again.
No.
But we can go down the list of everything that will be cheaper, like I said, in terms of time or cost. Do you have that up right now, Beak?
No, I don't have it up.
Okay,
Do you?
I'll go through it then.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Wizards, level
we know
6, there'll be a deduction in the training time, a large decrease.
Right, it is.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was just saying I saw it. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
All
pretty
of them.
dramatic. Pretty dramatic. Dragons level 3 to 5, a large reduction in the time. Baby dragons, all levels. And then as far as the cost goes on defensive structures, cannons level 12 and 13 are much cheaper. Level 11, 12, and 13 archer towers. Level 8 and 9 mortars. Level 7 and 8 wizard towers. Level 5, 6, 7, and 8 Teslas. And level 2, 3, and 4 expos. So they're trying to it seems to me they're trying to like bridge that gap between players who just started playing maybe, in the last year or so, and then those who have actually farmed it up years ago like we have. Yeah. So I think it will be like we kind of touched on the additional wall pieces. Hopefully this will be a little bit less daunting for players who, are just kind of getting started at Town Hall 9.
I guess, man. I mean, things always get cheaper. Like, if you remember, like, even, like, a year after we started playing, things would slowly get cheaper. We'd kind of get pissed, but, like, who cares? You know, it's good. It's good, I guess.
I think you need to do this. I mean, it does devalue everything that we've spent on these structures.
Yeah,
but
like, who cares?
At the same time, but you're right. It has to be a little bit easier as the game gets older and older and older. I mean, we're going on 5 years. I think you do need to make these concessions to people who aren't maxed out,
Yeah.
So, and for the more casual player who just doesn't farm hardcore, day after day after day. So, wrapping things up here, we have Clan War balancing, a few changes to Clan Wars, and they all have to do with either the Clan XP or the War Win bonus loot that you get. So, I'll just list them, and then you can kind of give your thoughts.
Yeah.
So, earn a partial war win bonus even when you fail an attack, and the war win bonus is no longer reduced when you're attacking lower level town halls.
Right. That's pretty sick. What's worse than getting like a 49% and getting no bonus?
Yeah, I think that's I think that's good, and it helps out everybody. And you know what?
Yeah.
The thing with Clan Wars is you invest 47 hours into a Clan War, all for 2 attacks. And, some people can put hours of planning into an attack, and if you, like you said, if you do get that 49%, it's just like, not only did you feel like you let your clan down, but you also have no loot to show for it.
Yeah. Is it scaled, or is it, did you see anything about that? Like, is it scaled on percentage, or, like, what if you get a 0%? Do you get anything?
No, I think that it just says partial, so I'm guessing, and I haven't looked in the build yet, but I'm guessing that it's somewhere, half of what it was, and if you would win something around that area.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So
yeah, we'll see.
But you can see that as we move on here, all these changes are geared towards really one thing, but I'll list the rest of the changes first. So tougher targets in war are now worth more clan XP to a max of 10 XP. So that's another, I think that addresses a few issues. Number one is that, it rewards people for hitting higher on the map. And 2, it also helps out clans who are trying to level up, who are brand new, I think, a little bit,
Yeah, which is impossible right now. How are you going to get to level 10? Like, it took... what are you guys? You guys are level 10 probably, right?
We are 12.
Yeah, we just got to level 11.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did that take? Yeah.
It's like over a year for sure.
It's crazy. Yeah, so that's good for everybody.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, infusing more XP into the Clan War experience, basically.
Yeah.
And I think as far as the loot goes, I think it's all really geared towards trying to lessen the downsides of attacking up or down, like dipping or actually attacking up in war, because if you attack up in war as a Town Hall 9, say you're hitting a Town Hall 11 for 2 stars, obviously there's a good chance, or there's a decent chance you're going to fail at that, but the idea of actually getting some loot for your valiant effort is probably what they're trying to do here. And on the same token, they went ahead and they are rewarding cleanup attacks a little bit as well by not giving you the reduction in loot when you dip down.
So, that didn't make any sense. Yeah, that didn't make any sense in the first place. You shouldn't. Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, I think that's the whole sneak peek. It only took us about a half an hour to get through, but...
Dude, it's so much stuff, but Ash was saying earlier, was saying earlier, that this is one sneak peek. That's awesome. It's not, like, broken up.
I got some bad news, though.
What?
I forgot one thing.
What did you forget?
And I forgot probably, I think this is going to be one of the most, I think this is one of the most polarizing things in the sneak peek one. And that is bowler hit points decreased.
Right.
So bowler nerf.
Yeah.
You okay?
How much is it? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I never called for a direct nerf to bowlers, but at the same time, like I don't think there's any denying that they're really strong. You know?
Right. The hit points say they're 350 right now. What were they? Do you remember?
I don't know.
I don't even know if we're supposed to talk about it.
Supercell, that was Beaker, not me.
I'll cut that out.
Responsible. All right, so yeah, but no, I think that was kind of a lot of people probably saw this coming, but you know, I think with all the new defenses that was all probably enough of the nerf that they needed, but I guess the Clash team would probably know better than I would.
Yeah.
So I trust in them on this one, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they had too much health to begin with, don't you think? I mean they didn't even die. Usually didn't even die from a couple of bomb hits unless they were really solid, you know, bomb hits, and the healers weren't hitting them, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I mean there's no denying their power when no matter what type of attack you're trying to execute at Town Hall 9, you pretty much want bowlers in your clan castle, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that was definitely something that probably need to be addressed. So I guess this is their way of doing that, and you know, we'll see how it works out, I guess.
Yeah, let's see some witches again, dude. Like maybe after this, the witch. I mean, what would it even take to get the witch as the go-to for like Town Hall 9s, for instance? Like you're saying.
Well, here's the thing, right? So I'm thinking maybe I misread somewhere here in the sneak peek notes that witches get a buff. I mean, I thought witches buff was coming, man. And I don't see anything about that over here on my end.
No, I heard that too. I think we're right. I thought we were. Anyway,
well, you know
I think something's happening. I think something's Yeah, we'll
correct. We'll definitely add a in our next sneak peek. We'll definitely add a any updates on the witch. But you know, I mean, it's nice that what they're doing here. They're trying to give the P.E.K.K.A. some love, trying to give the wizard some love. I like it. But where's the witch, man?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't even get used. I bet if you, I kind of like numbers, and I bet if you were like, you know, sitting on the throne at the Clash building, you could look at the numbers of who actually uses witches. It's probably the least used.
Exactly.
I would assume.
I mean, they have the stats. They have the Clash team has access to the stats. I mean, they have to be seeing the poor witch is like got to be less popular than the P.E.K.K.A. right now, you know?
Yeah. I bet more. Right. I bet more people use golems and P.E.K.K.A.s, which shouldn't be. Because, you know, golems and P.E.K.K.A.s should be like, you should only have one or two, if any, you know?
Yep.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, that's it for this sneak peek, but
cool.
There is a decent amount more coming, I would say. Is that fair to say, you think?
Dude, this is huge. Like I was just mentioning, you know, if this is just one sneak peek, if this is the first thing, there's a lot of other stuff. And I know a lot of the viewers out there, yours and mine and everybody, kind of need something to get them back interested in the game. So, you know, I do think this is going to have some of that. I mean, I know it's going to have some of that. So
yeah, man, I sure hope so. I sure hope that it brings a lot of people back. You know, I mean, obviously people know that the clan challenge thing is coming. So you know, we'll have obviously more to share on top of everything else. But you know, the thing that we were talking about off air before this is usually the sneak peeks. If you think about it, like half of this stuff would be like 2 sneak peeks or 3 sneak peeks. You know, they'd be like additional levels to dragons. Woo!
Yeah.
You know, sneak peek
in the
2.
past.
New mortar level.
Yeah,
you know?
That's how it always was.
Yes.
So if they're cramming it all into this, I mean, obviously they're putting like months and months of updates into one here.
Exactly.
Is that good? I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see, man.
We'll see. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I'm glad there's some new stuff coming. So hey, it was good to talk to you about it, man.
It's always good to talk to you, man. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad your health is back on track and
yeah,
stuff.
Dude, doing good.
Definitely been thinking about you, man. So
yeah, man, thanks.
I guess we'll get together soon again. Hopefully, maybe this update, maybe not, but
yeah, dude.
Always good talking to you, man.
Hey, you too, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, peace.